Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring 100% walkthrough, where we're playing as a confessor. Let's see, I wanted to turn in some bell bearings. These are the ones we got from the bell bearing hunters. So now if you look, we can actually purchase as many smithing stones 1s and 2s as we need. Alright, so now we're gonna go to we've got the south gate, we're gonna get the east gate. So the easiest way to do that is to go to the tunnel and then walk back up. Let's see. I don't think we ever brought the elevator down because we hopped our way down here. So our tentative weapon plan, we're about to get the Knight Rider glaive from another Knight Rider boss. We'll probably do that this episode. That's going to be our fire weapon. We're going to put a flame arts on it, give it flaming strike. Our claymore is going to remain our impaling thrust weapon. And then I've got to get us a sacred blade weapon, and I'm still debating what that'll be. I might start off with the Knight Rider glaive as sacred blade, or we might keep the flail, just level the flail up, because that works okay too. So as a reminder, there's a mausoleum here. So as we walk along the cliffside here, there should actually be a chair with a, yeah, here it is. Get a somber 3. There should be a spirit spring here. Unless I somehow managed to walk right by it. Which is entirely possible. Spirit spring. Feel like we feel like we missed this. Hang on. We needed to take the spirit spring up, and I feel like I just tore right past it somehow. Presumably right around where the actual bridge is. Got all excited about getting the Somber 3, and I was talking about the turtle. Yeah. Right here. Let's show it on the map. There we go. Easy way to get to this gate. There's a finger eater crone here to talk to.
You, please, you. Without even.
So she's talking about the two halves of the Dectus medallion.
To find the coward's passage.
Oh, so she's revealing there's another way to get to Altus Plateau besides using the lift. She calls it the coward's passage. We're gonna take it though. So I guess we're cowards. Alright, so we can rest here and talk to Melina.
Your seamster. Bok. He is always eager to see your return. Please, will you talk to him? When you can, I'm sure he would be much contented.
So you can see Bach here.
Bok, the scene ready to make... Oh,
Not really anything to like.
going so soon? Please, do be...
Not really anything to do with him right now. Okay, so next, we are going to go to the Bellum Church. It's daytime, right? Yeah, it's not a boss. When we make it nighttime, that'll be the boss that gives us our planned either flame or sacred weapon. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. There's a sacred tear here. Oh, we should get that and upgrade our flasks. I think we're finally gonna finish Eastern Liurnia here this episode. There's just a lot to do on this side. It's much denser than the western side. Alright, so now we're gonna make it night and do this boss. He drops a fantastic Ash of War called Giant Hunt, which you can use to knock most NPC bosses. Just knock them down over and over and over. I might demonstrate it at some point here. So you go back out the church. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, I did it wrong, in the wrong order. Alright. Wow, I'm failing miserably at this. Wow, I have my shield up. Not sure what happened there. You can see we're like annihilating his horse. Actually, right now we're just getting hit by everything. This is not a great performance here. But once you get him off the horse, it's game over anyway. Alright, well that was a lousy performance for me, but we got him. That gets you Ash of War, Giant Hunt, and the Knight Rider Glaive. So you can see this is just a really, really good strength weapon. It's already C, and we haven't even upgraded it. So this is going to be the weapon that we're probably going to start buffing alongside the Claymore. I think what I'll probably do is just switch between Sacred and Flame based off... switch between Sacred and Flame based off, you know, what we're doing. Because it's very, very rare to actually need Sacred. I just want it for, like, Death Birds. And, like... Skellies. Okay, so now that we've got the knight dead, we want to find the merchant, so I can show him to you. So that's just, there's a path that leads down, right? Oh, let's see if we can level up. What am I doing on runes? Oh wait, we don't want to do this, because we got stuff to buy from that merchant, so let's go talk to the merchant first. He's right down here. I'm trying to be good, trying to be a good person and not just kill all the merchants. But I will remind you, if you kill them, you can just collect their bell bearings, and then everything's centralized in Round Table Hold. But I'm trying to be good about it. You see, they've got a bunch. He's got a bunch of stuff. Bewitching Branch. You want to pick up a couple of these, and I'll explain. We may not need to do it, but there is a boss fight where you can bewitch the ads. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the rune arcs. Okay, and now, if we want to go, let's see. I'm gonna go back up to the church, go up the road, and head towards the lift. Okay. We're gonna get the Great Mace from a chest in this camp. Getting over to the road. Now there's a catapult shooting at us. So with these guys, you want to fight them by hitting them in the back. We're just going to try to avoid fighting here, because the chest is like over here. Wow, I'm amazed we've managed to do this without aggroing anyone. Okay, and then from here we're going to go. Ah! That completely scared me to death. I hope you enjoyed my completely masculine scream there. It's just like, I was about to bring up the map, I was in my own head there. Alright, so we're going to go up to the lift here, even though we are not able to take the lift, because we don't have the other half. There is a grace, though. And I think there's a ghost, yeah. So he also is talking about the other way in to Altus. So there's actually 3 ways in. You can go, but with, you remember Patches talked about that Volcano Manor trap. That's another way that you can actually get. Oh, let's talk to Melina. That's actually another way you can get in. So there's both the secret tunnel, this lift, and then the Volcano Manor.
Of Queen Marika, shall I shed? In Marika's own words, the Erd Tree governs all. The choice is thine. Become one with the Order, or divest thyself of it, to wallow at the fringes.
Alright. Now the way the lift would work is you would go up and lift the medallion up, and then you would go up. But of course, because we don't actually have the other half, which is we've established is in Fort Faroth, because it actually told us that on the description of the left half. I just said left with such confidence, but it might have been the right half. Alright, so now we're going to do something really, really annoying and probably die. So there is a tower there that is going to induce madness if you're within sight of it. So the idea is to approach it. It has lulls, but here it's like I'm actually doing really well. I'm not really, but yeah, you want to This is a good good place to like kind of stop. And I highly recommend like if you pop your flask, no, actually let's do I would buff up for this to try to take out the rats at the bottom because they're terrifying. And then we have, I recommend Opaline so you can take a hit. And then head into this tower. Okay, we got madness one more time. But by killing the guys, we should be okay. Okay, so heal. Get mana. You're safe under here. If you take out all the guys up top here, then you won't get madness. You can even wait for a lull and then get them all. Ooh, I think we're still safe here. Let's find out. Yeah. So go up, and then just start swinging as fast as you can. And now we're good, and this tower will stay cleared now. So we have to do that, because it's just an issue otherwise. And now we're going to get the chest, which was right here. And this gives you the Hallow Shibiri, which is a fantastic incantation. Our particular build is ultimately going to be about Blasphemous Blade and Fire. We're ultimately going to embrace Fire as our damage source. So we're probably going to stick with Flame Grant Me Strength, which is a buff to strength and fire damage. Hallow Shibiri is more of a buff, but the downside to Hallow Shibiri is that you take more damage. So it buffs your damage, but causes you to take damage. And it requires, I think, 33 faith, so bigger investment. We may eventually go there, but like, I'm trying to, especially if you're following me on this playthrough and kind of picking the same kind of spec, this will help you not take as much extra damage. So over here is the converted Fringe Tower. I want to say there was a Grace. I always struggle to remember if there's a Grace for this. Let me look that up really quick. My memory was that there was a Grace. Oh, I guess there's not, actually. So, you know, if you haven't beaten the Knight Cavalry guy, by the way, you can get Giant Hunt from this giant over here. Alright. So note this location, we're going to come back later. Do not believe there's a Grace for it. Just gonna... Just looking around really quick to make sure. Alright. So we're going to go to the Frenzied Flame Village now. Oh, there it is. There was a Grace. Okay. Oh, this is the Frenzied Flame Village outskirts. Different Grace. Alright, that's okay. That's where we want to be. Alright, so now we're going to head into the village. And there are going to be guys that do madness and stuff. But we can bring out our Skelly Bros. Once we get further in, I think we can. The way this thing just kind of sweeps this halberd because you keep swinging the light attacks. People just get caught out by it as they try to surround you. It's just a really good weapon. I actually find it a little frustrating that they put this weapon. I mean, it's great to have a Street Faith option, but I wish it had an Ash. It's just a more boring playstyle. That's why we may ultimately embrace more of the... We may ultimately embrace more of the other weapons, just to like mix it up. You can just kind of trade damage, right? That poke on run is so good. Shabiri's Woe is a way to be the one to take aggro. There are a lot of tricks you can do if you want, well, I don't want to spoil a upcoming summon, so I won't talk about that yet. But there's something interesting you can do with the Shabiri's Woe. Okay, so let's see, we got the cookbook, we got Shabiri's Woe. So now we want to go up here. Oh, that wasn't it. Although I like that there was a message here. I think it was out the other way. I always mess this up. There's a stone sword key to get. The stone sword keys are the thing in my walkthrough that I just keep forgetting about. Can't remember if this was anything. It was just a mana ball. Wasting time, sorry. Alright, so we can go over around this tower and jump here, and then the stone sword key is right here. Especially if you're not buying as many. Okay, so now we want to go out the northwest side of the village. Ghost to talk to up here. So he's talking about somebody called Vike. So we are going to get invaded. As we go up towards this church. The poke is really good against this guy. If you mess it up, it's the madness you gotta watch out for with this guy. Oh, got us. Oh no. Yeah, this guy's terrifying. I didn't get a heal off. Alright, and with him dead, you get the fingerprint grape and Vike's War Spear. Vike's War Spear is really fun. I wonder if I can equip it, let's see. Yeah. Let's see. I just wanted to show the art because I think it's really, really cool. Oops. Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna show this. It's really funny, I think. It's just such a cool art. You leap up and slam the ground, and then that's madness inducing stuff. Really nifty weapon. Oh no, I unequipped my bow. Oh no. Alright. Where's my boat? Mistakes were made. I wonder if I can equip the Erdtree Great Bow without it. Now how did that turn into heavy load? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Confused myself. Alright. Back to the Golden Halberd. We can come in here and rest. This is another maiden you could have soaked the blood in for Vari's quest. Basically, any dead maiden works. It's very logical, like, if you see a dead maiden and you think, oh hey, then if you think it would have worked, it probably did. So now we need to get the Frenzied Burst spell. And I always struggle to remember where this is. It's like southeast. You can hear it. Oh no. Oh god, I thought I was gonna die there. I can't see. Maybe these messages are telling me I can fall here. Man. I feel like they're lying to me. That looks too far. So let's talk about this. You have something in your inventory called Rainbow Stones. If you drop one, if you can see it, then it's safe to fall. So the fact that I can't see it means I would die there if I were to jump. So that's how you know whether or not you're actually safe to fall. Alright. Alright, I hear it. So the scarab is in there with the rats. So I think let's buff this and then try a running R1. Oh, come on. Alright. I can see Frenzied Burst. Alright. Now there is like some golden runes you can get, like over here, I want to say. Was it over here? It was guarded by a bunch of like of these dudes. Where is it? Thought it was over here. Now I've made it so that I'm in combat and can't pull up a map. Classic. Oh, no, we're alright. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the church and not worry about it. It's not really obsessing over golden runes and stuff like that when you have such an easy rune farm. You know, it's just fine. So I think next what we're gonna do is go down into the Siofra River well. So remember you can hit R3. Oops. Map, R3. And we're going to do these two underground areas, at least the start of them. But I think what we'll do is stop here, even though this is a little bit of a short episode, and then in the next episode we'll cleanly do both of the underground areas in a single episode. So until next time.